Yo, what is up, everybody? Well, another season is in the books and the pick'ems are complete. I just want to first off say thank you to all who participated and picked games this year with us. It was a lot of fun, and adding the point spread league made this year's pick'ems even better. We even had more people join in this season on the regular pick'ems, and with that, more people made it all the way through every week, or damn near it, and that was great to see too. Just an all-around awesome weekly event. So with that, I have some prizes to present. At the beginning of the season, I had two prizes in mind as a just in case. The just in case is because, if I win, my prize is to not have to do anything for anybody. I get to just relax and not have to worry about it. So for the point spread league, we had a lot fewer for the first season going, which was to be expected, and after a good season-long battle, I was fortunate enough to land on top there. But great job, and big thank you to the founding members of that league, especially TheOkHatter and Mizzou99 for battling along with me each week, and to Jose Dos Planos for joining in every now and again, and when they did join, absolutely dominated. Thank you to you guys for helping me usher in that new league. Can't wait to see where it goes from here. So with the hope for it to grow in the future, like we've seen with the standard league, it was really cool to start that up and compete with you guys in a different fashion than the standard straight up pick'em. So, congratulations to me on that one. Anyhow, to the meat of the matter, the main course if you will, the pick'em league to end all pick'em leagues. The SVTV annual standard pick'em league. It was a tough and close battle all season, a lot of spots at the top shifted around all season long, and much like this NFL season, a few come from behinds, some ties, and a whole lot of hype. Speaking of the ties, right there at the top we had two. Count 'em, two. Congratulations to both Avatar368 and TheOkHatter, two amazing people and longtime community members, which I've so gotten to enjoy the presence of over the years. Congratulations to you two. Last year, Wolfram and Moyboy had a similar tie, so that's cool and interesting that we've had both years coming down to this close of a matchup, but this year is a tad different. See, my initial measure of victory is the amount of wins. I mean, just simple, pretty standard, cut and dry, just the amount of wins. If you win the most, you're the winner. And then my first tiebreaker is how many weeks you've won. So last year, I believe Wolfram had 4 weeks won, Moyboy had 3 weeks won out of the 22 weeks or whatever it is. So Wolfram got the edge there. And then average place, some weeks you're higher, some weeks you're lower, but the average between where you place each week. And from there, I really can't see a reason why to have more than that. There are a few more statistics to go through that could constitute a tiebreaker, but at least for this season, being that I prepared on 2 winners anyhow, and I don't have to do anything for the other league, at least for this season, there are 2 winners and 2 prizes. Let's go, everybody. So congratulations to both Avatar368 and TheOkHatter for kicking the rest of our asses in the 2022-2023 SVTV Annual NFL Weekly Pick'em League. So stand by for your prizes, but real quick, wanted to go through some of the stats with you. Avatar368, TheOkHatter, both with 177 correct picks out of 285. That's about 62% if you round it off. They both had 1 week one, and their average place was 6. So across the board, just tie, and there you go. Tied across the board. That's why you both won. Another thing, we had 8 people above 60%. That's always been my kind of mark of where I personally want to get to. Each season is 60%. 8 of us did that. As far as the weeks won, Roy Cross at Heaven Ascension Dio right at the top. Most weeks won with 3 each. So congratulations there. And finally, one last thing I wanted to include is the most important stat of all. 14 of us at least picked 19 out of the 22 weeks, and just that's amazing. So happy to have that many people on board with this, and hopefully it'll grow, but that was awesome to see. In the standard pick'em league, we only had 3 in the other league, 4 that at least did 12, but 3 that made it actually through the entire thing. So not as much competition there, but still a lot of fun. And again, if you feel the want to, come on over to the spread league. It's not as hard as people like to think it is, but yeah, I mean, if anything, it's another chance. You just pick randomly and it's another chance to win a prize. And speaking of prizes, I think it's about time in the video for that, so I'm gonna shut up and let our special guests speak for themselves and give Avatar368 and TheOkHatter their prizes. Avatar368's will be first, then TheOkHatters will follow suit. Special messages incoming from special people to special people. And with that, enjoy, everybody.
Avatar368, what is happening? Brandon Stokely here, man. I hear you're a big Broncos fan. Certainly appreciate that, man. Love the Denver Broncos and love my time with the Broncos. Hopefully, Sean Payton can get Russell Wilson back on track and we can get back to our winning ways here in Denver. That would be great. But you know what? Talking about winning, I know what you are. You're a winner. How about that? 177 out of 285, correct? Huh? That is unbelievable. So congrats to you. That is awesome. I might need some inside info or something next year on how you are able to do that. That's a hard thing to do. Against the spread, not against the spread, it doesn't matter. That is a difficult thing to do. So big shout out to you. Congratulations on taking home the W. You see that Super Bowl trophy right there? That's what you deserve right there. You are a champion, my man. So congratulations. Awesome job. Keep it up and go back to back. Go ahead and repeat next year, right? That's what champions do. That's what you're going to do. So again, shout out to you. Congratulations. That's awesome. Now let's go win another one. All right, buddy. See ya.
Hello, OkHatter. This is Coach Dick LeBeau, the old Pittsburgh Steelers defensive coordinator. I'm retired. I have a pleasant little message to deliver to you today. It's from your StrangeVoodooTV man. He's telling me, and I want to jump right in there with him, that you ought to be congratulated. You guys have a competition where you pick the winning team from 285 games, man, NFL games. That's a lot of football games. And come out on top, I salute you, pal. Now, the StrangeVoodooTV man tells me that the TheOkHatter man got 62% of those 285 games right. I put my pencil on it and it actually comes out 62.12% correct. That's over 62%. And again, it's quite an accomplishment and I am sincerely impressed. I get to be in here and saluting you for that, man. I know I couldn't come anywhere near that figure. But I don't know what kind of a reward that is for you, but I'm welcome and happy to salute you, man. That's a great job. And there's something else I want to do, OkHatter. I want to thank you very much. I know you're a member of the Steeler Nation. I love the Steeler Nation, and I don't get to tell them face to face like I have this opportunity right now with you. A huge, tremendous thank you for the support you gave our team, our coaching staff. I've benefited from that so greatly. We get in those fourth quarters of those tough games, those Super Bowl years, and we had to stop hold Ben's points up that he got for us and make them enough to win the game. And that stadium would start playing Renegade and terrible towels would start twirling, man. There wasn't nobody gonna do anything against my defense. And you know, wasn't too often that they did. The Steeler Nation is a huge part of the Steelers' success. And it is my pleasure and my honor to thank you for your support. You know, we would blitz you every now and then. I wish they'd blitz a little bit more right now, to be honest with you. As far as defense, I understand you kind of like the defense of the Steelers. I do too. I had the great honor of coaching 3 guys that became the MVP player of defense in the National Football League in 3 different seasons. Of course, Troy, who just went into the NFL Hall of Fame, and deservedly so. He was one of them. James Harrison, he's up, he didn't quite go in this time, but he'll get in there. And oh, you're saying that's only 2 you had, Dick? No, I had James Ferrier. I always count him as the third most valuable player on defense that I had. The numbers that our defense put up, a Steeler was picked for him 3 times. Ferrier finished second. He finished second to a player who played for Baltimore. And we beat Baltimore twice and won our division and won a championship. And how they could not make Ferrier the most valuable player on defense is beyond me. But I had those 3 guys. Actually, I had a line you couldn't block in Casey and Kiesel and Aaron Smith, and Ferrier and Foote and Harrison and Woodley, linebackers you couldn't block. And of course you had Ike locked in there, and Deshae Townsend, Troy, and Ryan Clark. All I had to do was stay out of their way, man, let them go. But that was my honor, and this has been a great honor. And OkHatter, you're okay with me, man. I hope you come back and do about 70% correct. Now that'd really be something. Go Steelers and go Hatter.
Wow, that was awesome to hear from those people. Big shout out to Brandon Stokely and Dick LeBeau for delivering our prizes this season. Big shout out to them, as well as our winners this season. Just a special experience all around. And again, one more thank you to all who participated. I honestly did not expect that many people to stick around and pick weekly all the way to the end. It was great to see it grow from last year to this year, and also it was fun to start a whole brand new Pick'em League, and to see people enjoy that weekly was just awesome. It was a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed the engagement with all of you guys, and what a year to pick too. It was crazy. Also want to mention and give a big thanks to Mizzou99 on covering it week in, week out on his profile, congratulating the winners of each week and posting results. Very dedicated and very much appreciated. Go give him a look, especially if you enjoy Missouri sports. So even for a Missouri fan, he's alright. No, he's great. He's a very awesome person. Go show him some love. And here's to an exciting off season. I can't wait to pick with all of you again next season. It's been so much fun these last 2 years, and just from here on, it can only get better, and it's just awesome. So are all of you. And with that, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Peace be with all of you. And as always, I'm Buddy Strange. This is StrangeVoodooTV. Keep it strange, everybody. I'll see you in the next one, and peace out.